Hello. I can really perceive the future. It's so amazing, guys. So, what happened, guys? I am perceiving my own errors in the book that I'm writing. I am experiencing future criticism to my book. And it is when it comes to music. I wrote something incorrectly. Or, in my I have this fractal application where I keep my how everything connects. Well, it's amazing because I was able to perceive, I'm able to perceive from the future. And now I'm not even speaking, I'm not even talking about these things, but yes, I will release a book about it. And what did I hear? What am I seeing? I'm seeing people complain about the book. But you can only complain if it's good, right? That's how I see it, at least. Like, why did you mess up about this? In music theory, I did something wrong in music theory. Oh, criticism. But gladly I can correct the error. I can correct it. I am experiencing feedback from the future about my book that I'm about to release. And it is beyond doubt. I know that, this is not, it doesn't, people don't believe in this, and when people don't believe in it, it is labeled in a bad way what I'm saying. But I'm absolutely sure that this is feedback for me. The feedback is lots of people complaining in the future about something in my book. And yeah, like a great mass of people complaining about something I guess I missed about the book, and now I saw it and I have corrected it. So you will not complain on my book. There will be nothing to find which makes you able to escape this collection of evidence and logic and etymology, numerology. You cannot escape this. You cannot get around it. It's going to be something like 200 pages. 200 pages of me saying that you are insane. Okay? Yes. I'm not going to smear anyone. I'm going to use logic to show you beyond any doubt that if you don't agree with me, then you are insane. Yes. Because I'm going to use reasoning. I'm using reasoning. I'm using a certain kind of evidence. And because of the way I do this, the proper way, I will be able to say, like, okay, this is simple. You don't agree. You don't argue against me. You don't, then it's as simple as people don't exist, or you are simply, I can't even say it, but that's how it is. And there's going to be community guidelines, which means that you have to imagine that when I enter a comment section, this is how I feel about, people. People are going to I have to connect this book to some kind of criticism of the of those that are able to just read this or listen to what I'm about to tell you in a month or something like that. People that can, like, you believe that you can listen to this video in the future about what I've found, okay? You believe that you can listen to it and you can just, okay, it's just another video, you know, you can get past it, you know, it's just another video, it's just anything else, you know. But the way I have put it together means that you have to agree with me or you are insane, okay? This is how I put it together intentionally, so that you cannot escape from criticizing what I do, or or alternatively, you are insane, or you don't exist, or you are dead, or whatever, you know. Um, well, like, who knows? Like, people are zombies, you know. People are the Walking Dead, you know. And so I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if people can listen to what I'm about to tell you, you know. People can listen to it and they can get past it and just shrub it off, you know, as if it was nothing, right? I believe people can do that because, yes, I do believe people are dead, you know, I do believe so from my experience. Uh, but anyhow, I'm going to leave no room for just shrubbing something off. There would be no room for that. And so, yeah, um, just wanted to say that this feedback from the future that I got, it's probably something that I wouldn't have fixed if I wouldn't have, like, I'm truly sensing criticism from the future. I'm sensing criticism. And what happens is that people are going to focus on something I did wrong. Like, there is a small error. Well, let's focus on that, because then we are not insane any longer. You know, he made a mistake. And so I will not make this mistake, this particular mistake, and I will keep my eyes open for more feedback. Yes, you know, I will endure looking a bit silly right now, telling you that it's feedback from the future. Sure, it looks silly, but I think like this. In a while, I will be able to tell you that I am sane. I'm going to be able to tell you that this book here that I have done and which I'm reading to you, it's something that I believe in, and by doing that, I am on the side of sanity, because I follow this process of thinking, which has to do with Aristotle, Plato, and maybe something more. And since I'm thinking correctly, I can tell you that it's the truth. And since I'm using evidence and empiric evidence of different kinds, I can tell you that this is truth, this is sanity, and you are not, if you don't, how would I say, if you don't, if you somehow decide to disagree, like, disagreement is not an option, you know, you have to oppose it, you have to oppose my theory, which is like, it seems impenetrable, this theory. It's like, it's so perfect, you know. And I am putting it together, and feedback from the future. I hear your whining from the future about something, and I needed to fix it. And yes, it sounds weird to have it like that, but in a month I will be able to show you that I'm very sane. In a month, something like that. I will show you that, like, some people, maybe there is some expert here, some like, oh, I'm a professor or something like that. Okay, no problem if you're a professor, okay. Who cares, okay? You're probably confident in your ability to think. Okay, so let's focus on that. Your capability of thinking, you believe in yourself, okay? Well, this book is going to make you feel maybe insane for a moment. Because how does it feel like to just throw things away, you know? How does it feel to have complicated ideas fall apart? Like, the will to find smallest, the will to find a pattern in things is dominated by a worldview, like a view, a perspective, you know. And what if those perspectives become secondary, you know? How does that feel? Well, it doesn't feel that good. But what I can do is to show you something amazing, okay? But maybe it doesn't feel that good all the time, that it's amazing, but it is amazing, I promise you that. But yes, I'm going to be sane. Like, right now, I told you that I am sane right now, but I told you that I sense, or sense, I see, I hear, in my reality. I don't like that also, okay? It's the reality, okay? So the feedback from the future is the kind of feedback that is there for everyone to see, but it's meant for me, okay? So it's not a hallucination, no. So I experience feedback. It is in the surrounding that you also have. So yeah, you have my feedback there in your surrounding also, but you don't notice it because maybe you notice other things. I don't know. Anyhow, so I just, how did I react when I saw this criticism? I double checked it. I discussed a bit with ChatGPT, with the error that I made. And but my first reaction is like, oh, it's like so clear that that this is from the future. This that I experienced is from the future, a feedback of an error in the book. And I'm fixing it so that, yeah, and it was an error in music theory that I did. I'm not the best at that subject, but the theory that I'm writing about everything, you know, a theory about everything. It involves music also, and um, and so I have to do that correct, right? What's the point to do things the wrong way, you know? To do why do errors if I can do it correct, right? And so also people will not complain in the future, hopefully. Um, yeah. So feedback loops in time is amazing, like as it is for me. Like it is, it's like an external brain. It's like, okay, my brain is here, right? But also it's like out here. Like my brain is not only here. I'm maybe I should have talked about this more. You know, this is a part of my brain. My brain is also out here. You know, like maybe in people that don't do shadow work, you know, or whatever, you know, it can be everywhere, you know, and this is the way to perceive also that via others' creativity and so on. I truly feel that, you know, the, that my brain is not limited to this, you know. It's more than that, definitely. And yeah, maybe it always was, but I never knew. I never knew that I could be observant about certain things, and I would gain information and like some kind of processing power from others. You know, that's how it is, and like other people solving problems that yeah. Well, you will notice in the book is a theory about everything, and I am going to make this, yeah, like some people do theories about everything, and this is such a book. And it's going to be simple, which means that you are going to either agree with me or simply go insane from seeing this. You know, you see this, and then maybe you are too prideful and you simply, you know, that's the end of that, you know. Or you accept it, you know. But it's so important for me to write this the correct way. I need to be, it needs to be perfect, because there are critics out there, let's call it like that. And if what I'm writing is ever going to is ever becoming a serious thing, you know, for other people, in that case there would be bad intentions, and people want to find problems to whatever price, you know, find something to focus on, you know. And I'll try not to make that happen. I'll try to make the book perfect, you know. And yeah, and I'll read half of the book is what I've been saying. um, it's going to be enough for you to realize that the theory is true, you know. um, the book consists of evidence and a theory, and like most of the book is evidence, which means that and a discussion around the evidence. And this means that after I read a certain amount of the book, you're already going to know that it's true. It's the truth. You're going to realize that. But for those that want to see more and the meaning of I don't know, like I don't know exactly how all of it what I'm going to write, but for those that want to see all of the evidence, because each evidence has knowledge in it. It really has. And so yeah, there is going to be more of the book, as I said. But only half will I read to in public like this. But it's going to be enough. You're going to get it. It's going to make sense, and it's going to be something that is mind-blowing in its word. The word mind-blowing. Imagine a brain blowing up. Yeah. So, but it's good. It's good. And I have to repeat again that I'm so happy that I have perceived the criticism, and it makes me so happy and so confident in what I'm doing. I feel very confident and how do you say, like at ease, or safe or whatever. You could otherwise I could be afraid that I do mistakes, but okay, I did a little mistake, and I experience my mistake beforehand, before it happens. I experience the mistake, and your feedback and your whining about it. It's so weird to me, but I guess this is how the world works, but maybe not for many people. It works like this for me. And yeah, it's real. I have this capability to do that, but for whatever reason, um, yeah. So I'll just end the video now. Just a quick video about that. See you guys.